Hi everybody, I am Jared and I'm the founder of Pinky Promise. I've tried to record this video so many times, but I just keep breaking down. I'm still in shock, I'm in a lot of sadness, but I also know I really need you right now and I really need your support. After more than a year of working full-time on the festival, building with so much care, love, and alongside over 300 artists, crew and volunteers, we were forced to postpone the very first edition of Pinky Promise Festival, just one day before we were meant to go onto site and begin building it all. We had trusted that all the permits were in place, and we were told again and again that everything was secured, but that just wasn't true. And when we were brought into a last-minute meeting with the mayor, the village, and the local landowners, it became immediately clear that the decision had already been made for us to be cancelled. There was no conversation, no curiosity, just fear, judgment, and rejection. We weren't seen, we weren't heard, and what we had built was shut down by people who had never even asked what it was. Even harder to take was learning that the same land and permissions we were denied were given to another festival happening just 1 week later on the exact same site. It felt cruel and it felt political. Because Pinky Promise, as you probably know, is not a neutral space. It's a space that centres queer people, trans people, sex workers, people of colour, people whose stories and bodies are so often policed, erased or excluded. We create space for honest, vulnerable conversations around intimacy, healing, pleasure, gender, allyship, power and connection. Not always easy topics, but necessary ones. And we hold them with care and intention. Right now, we're seeing the far right grow across Germany and across Europe. And we're seeing our culture, queer culture, radical culture, sex-positive culture being quietly pushed out, cancelled and erased. What happened to us is part of that growing problem. But we're not disappearing and the festival is not cancelled. We're postponing it and it will return next year, and that is a promise. We have laid out the foundations, we have the vision, we have the community and we have the love to bring it to life. But right now we need help to survive this very crucial moment. The festival was going to cost us €200,000 to produce. And by the time we were forced to postpone, we had already spent €100,000 on production and infrastructure and all the logistics in bringing this kind of gathering to life. We also know that for many of you, coming to Pinky Promise wasn't just about buying a ticket. You booked trains, maybe flights, you made arrangements, you took time off work, maybe took financial risks to be with us. We know the cost of living is rising and we're so deeply grateful that so many of you were committed to coming in the first place. And that is why we're committed to offering full refunds. Because we know this postponement didn't just impact us, it affected you too. But we can't do all of this alone. We've launched this GoFundMe and we're asking openly for your support. Every donation will go directly towards helping us recover from the loss and ensure that Pinky Promise Festival and all of our events can return. If you ever had a beautiful moment in one of our spaces, perhaps you met a lover on the dance floor, had a profound experience in one of our workshops, or maybe had indulged in some saucy, sensual experiences in one of our play spaces. Or maybe you just felt seen in a way that stayed with you. We ask, if this is the case, please support us now. Donate if you can, share this video, and if you're in Berlin next Friday, July the 4th, please come to our fundraiser event. We're taking over 2 venues in the centre of the city with some of the original booked artists, DJs and facilitators coming together to perform for you so we can gather, connect, flirt and dance through this pain together. We also have 2 more parties planned in October in Berlin and in London, and these will be so crucial and essential for our recovery. This has been the most painful experience beyond belief and has taken a lot out of me. But we, as a team, as a community, are still here and we're not done. So please support us in this very, very critical time of need. Thank you so much for listening.